Hello, everybody. Welcome to What the Flock. My name is Valerie Bott, and this is What the Flock. What that is, I still don't know after 93 episodes. But I'll start off with a song. If you're here, say something, and I'll shout you out in a second. I appreciate you guys being here. It's a bitter pill to swallow. Time is standing still. I tried so hard to follow now. I'm living with the guilt. I need an answer. I got no one else to blame. Nothing ever changes, but lately it just doesn't feel the same. In the name of all that's holy, I'm too weak to bear your cross. Kneel on the ground below me, you know I'm having second thoughts. I need an answer. No one else to blame. Thanks, Steve. Nothing ever changes, but lately it just doesn't feel the same. The mountains I've been carrying were only meant to climb. Should've just enjoyed the view, didn't think I had the time. Will you still remember when I leave this world behind? He said, seek and ye shall find. Step up to the starting line and stand at heaven's gate. It's not a concern of mine, I leave it up to fate. I need an answer. Got no one else to blame. Nothing ever changes, but lately it just doesn't feel the same. Nothing ever changes, but lately it just doesn't feel the same. All right, that's my first song of the day, which I chose because it's the first song in my book somehow. I was like, that works. So we have Live to Fly channel was first. Great to see you. Allie, allegedly. Allie was here. I hope you're still around. We have, can anyone see pole vault? I don't know if I can see pole vault. Anybody? Can anybody see pole? I don't even know. Oh yeah. Okay. So I do think it's the big feet. You gotta watch out for the big feet. Isomatic, great to see you. I hope you're having a great week. I am here. Can you see me? Right? You're the only two awake out of 1.17. It's true. You two are number one. That's right. You were invisible. Uh-oh. Pearl sounds stinky. Chris Lane, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. I still think you are invisible. You're just wearing a pole vault mask. Justine, great to see you. Big love to you and Kurt. We've got Pookie in. Great to see you. Hope you're having a great week. Is your jury duty still happening? Is your trial over yet? Sunshine Archer, how is everything? How are all the chickens? We got Shizak in the house. Good to see you. Uh-oh. Justine scarred. Pole vault is here and stuff. I don't mean to tease him. He's not invisible. I can see you. I can see you right now. You should put on more clothes, but I can see you right now. That's how internet works. Okay. So we've gotten through halfway through December 2020. We only have like 16 days left of the year, and the year is over. And then we're into next year. So I want to know from you all, what's been going on? What you up to? What are your plans for this week? What happened last week that you want to tell me about? Let's see what else. Anything you want to share that you're like, I'm really proud I did this? Share that. And if there's something like, I really regret that I did that, you can tell me that too. I do a lot of stuff I regret. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think you should wear more clothes when you come to the show. Pookie says jury duty's over. Yeah, it might have been more stressful than actually working. I could see that. I think I would put like more attention into it because you like want to make the right decision and not, justice. I don't know. I am a little jealous of you because I've always wanted to be on a jury. And one time I got a jury notice, but then they didn't need me. Like, they were like, call. And they're like, we don't need you. So I would like to do that. I don't know why. Because I watch too much Law and Order. I would like to do that because I've watched too many episodes of Law and Order and it looks fun. Because TV. Shizak got 3 tattoos. Wow. Okay, so what are the 3 tattoos of? I am tattooless. Let's see, we have, anytime. I mean, Robert, there's no rush. I appreciate you. David said, I walked for the first time in weeks. I hope to build back up to walking 7 days for a month and then start running again if my knees can take it. Well, I'm glad you started building back up again, but, go slow. I don't know if I have in my mind this idea that I would really like to run. And every time I try, it really just kills my legs for the next week. And then I feel like I can't get anything done. So I'm not sure, it's part because I see people running and it just looks so psychologically healthy. You're really doing it and I don't know. Something about walking doesn't seem as, it's not as much exercise, but it really is. Walking is probably the best thing you can do. But it doesn't feel as cool. So I want to be cool and run, but I'm not. I have old lady knees. I have old lady knees that I hurt by being too heavy for so long, and I can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Oh no, pole vault is sick. I think Chad put a curse on me. Man, you've been having a hard time. Why would Chad do this? Chad's not here, right? Yeah, Chad's not here. Let's ask. Why would Chad make pole vault sick? Why would he do that? That's not right. That's not right. Ooh, Chris is just trying to survive this week, and then he gets Christmas in Salida. Well, that's fun. Is that like a vacation thing, or is that you have family up there? That's pretty cool. I don't have any going away plans for Christmas. I got just staying. I don't really have any plans for Christmas. I got nothing. Shizak says I'm having problems adding video to my channel. Oh no, what's that about? It's YouTube is weird. YouTube is weird. That's what I'm gonna say. Got to get out of jury duty. ADHD. Oh no. I don't know if I'd actually want to. I do not want to be on a jury. Oh no, you got me. So Justine's trying to survive work year end with no holiday time off. Justine, that's a little rough. You were working hard. So, jury sucks. They made me go through election twice in the last 5 years. Ah. I don't know. Or jury selection. I don't know. I mean, I do think it's something that if I actually had to experience, I'd be like, this sucks. But the idea of it seems so cool. Robert said he's never been on a jury, but used to work for the court. Oh, maybe, yeah, that makes sense. So, Chris says that pole vault made Hub sick. And it had nothing to do with him standing in a freezing Canadian parking lot. Oh my gosh, everybody's gotten sick. I'm sorry to hear that. I get a notice pretty much every time, says Pookie. I'm eligible to get one. And this is the second time I've been on a jury, though. Hugh Caldwell, good to see you. We've got Mr. Smith here. Happy Flock Day. You're amazing. I don't know what I did. Let's see. Okay. I'm going down. We got Charlie Gabaldon in the house. Chad made me sick because he's trying to take over the planet with evil. That's not nice. Why is Chad doing that? Chad. They should just let retired people pool for juries. That's interesting. Justine is working on not throat punching people. Well, I mean, I think that is like a great goal. I mean, and it's hard sometimes. It's hard to not, all that throat there, just waiting to be punched and not doing it. You are a queen of restraint. Just saying. So good job at doing that. Pookie's getting close. Yeah, I think maybe I haven't been so Christmas spirity this year, and maybe that's kind of helped me because I'm not. I don't have any anxiety about it right now, which is good. Paul Walt said, one time I got close to having to be on a jury, and they asked me if I could be objectionable. And I said no, because he is guilty. That's how. So, Anonymous says that $15 a day they pay for jury duty is pretty tempting. I mean, that's $15 more than I make a lot of days. So, for me, that would be not a bad deal. Charlie says that he was watching a Linda Ronstadt documentary, and the two of us have similar voices. That's so sweet of you to say. She is amazing. That's so sweet of you to say that. Friday, Charlie, we got a lot of really like bad dad jokes, and I was sad you weren't here to hear them because, I mean, they were really, really good ones. And I was like, these are like Charlie Gabaldon level. That's how good they were. They were Charlie Gabaldon level dad jokes. So, I mean, they were excellent. All right, no, I'm scared to even go into the post office. I'm not even checking my P.O. box because it's to go in there. But it'll be fine. Let's see. Okay, I got to the end. Oh, Robert, that's awesome. Let's see, I have YouTube gave me some memberships to gift. I didn't pay for these. They're just, I don't know. Don't act like I'm being generous. I'm not. They just give them to you. So let's even see if it works, because we've not been having good luck with memberships lately. So let's see if they even go anywhere. Right? You have to see Ashley if you go there. I don't know. I don't think any of them went out. Nope. All right, don't do memberships. Still not working. Still not working. Nope. Well, now we know. Memberships are not working still. If Pole Vault, if you want to handle that for me with YouTube, be like, why Valerie can't get no memberships? Just let me know. See, like Charlie doesn't have one. Why wouldn't it go to Charlie? If you gift memberships and no one is around to accept it, are there non-members in the forest? I I don't know what it's about. I see it working now on other people's channels, and then mine doesn't work. I think Chad broke it. First, he got pole vault sick. And then pole vault got hub sick, so really that's Chad's fault too. And then he broke memberships. What kind of, is Chad Santa Claus? He does have the beard. Discuss. So since I saw you last week, what's been happening? Coffee time. So after, that was a weird sound. Right, you're just a silent member. The root of all evil. Oh my gosh, he is Krampus. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Okay, so last Sunday we had this. So let's go back a week. So we're back to last Sunday, and I did this, and I was like, hello, and then I was like, all right, see ya. And then I don't know what I did in the middle. Oh yeah, I had to practice because I did a show with my friend David Coyle, and I had to play violin. And was I prepared for this really? No, I was not. So I practiced between this and that. And I went to the show. So the show was at this place called Bricks, I had a show there maybe 2 weeks ago. Not that long ago. So I had a show, and I love this place, Bricks. It's great. My friend Jennifer runs it, and she has killed it with awesomeness. It's so cool. And it's got like a little bistro bar area. It's got a little shop area for like Colorado gifts and stuff. And then it has a huge back room with a giant stage, full lighting, sound guy. It's beautiful, beautiful. And so Dave, and then he has a whole band. So he's got like drums, bass, guitar, him on guitar. And he usually has a backup singer, and she was sick. So she's really good. So I was sad that she wasn't there. But he invited 25 people who he had written songs with. And we all show up, and so just right there, that's a huge crowd. So it looked really full. But then like all those people brought a couple people. I had my friends Bob and Lynn show up. I got to see my friend Joel played a song, and he brought his wife Terry and his little girl Claire, who's like somebody I babysit for. I haven't seen her in a while. She's so cute. So I got to see them, and I just saw like all 25 people that Dave has written songs with are people I know from like song school or open mics or just around town or something. And so it was kind of cool because it was like the best, like a lot of like just the best singer-songwriters in the area showed, and then me all showed up and did our little song that we'd written with Dave. And I wrote this song with Dave in 2018, which I didn't know it was that long ago. And we've played the song. When Dave came and he was here for Friday Song Club one time, we sang the song, so you've heard it. But it was really cool because it was just like a great energy in the room. It was like a reunion. It was everybody's song was like top notch. Dave really is a good co-writer, and it made me think a lot about co-writing or collaborative writing, or I don't know what you call it. Have you all tried to write a song with anybody before? Like, I've had both situations, like with Dave, like he'll be like, let's write a song. And I'm like, okay. And then I've also been to like classes and things, workshops where they're like, you two pair off and write a song, and you don't know them, or, like you just met them and you have to write a song. And to me, that one was really hard. The one where you don't know the person at all was really hard. Like I thought it was super hard. And, doing it with Dave was easier because I know Dave, I'm comfortable with him. We can just kind of like shoot the shit, and it's not like a huge deal. You know how they're going to respond. And Dave's very easygoing. So that went easier, I thought, but it still was to call it easy. I don't know. Well, I think songwriting is hard in general. I'm always like, it's like a little mountain you have to climb up to get to songwriting. So, I just find it difficult. And so then to do that with somebody else, super hard. So, but it did make me envious of him in the sense of like just that he had written songs with so many people and had all these people to like bring up, and you know that he has worked with, and that part I thought was like, that's amazing. And I am envious of this, that I'm such an introvert that I don't have that energy to put into doing. I mean, there was just 25 people who showed up. There were more people that he invited that couldn't do it. So I can't fathom it because it's hard. I'm doing time travel. So that was Sunday. So pole vault wants a violin. I'm sure you can play violin. From what Anon Mouse has researched, it's because too many people from your chat in the last 90 days are already members, and we need strangers that never pay. Yeah. I do think it has kind of something to do with this, but it's also, it just seems strange because like Charlie could get one. Why didn't it go to Charlie? So I don't know. I think I'll just wait. More violin. Okay, that's like, it's not called Back in Time. What's it called? I forgot. Michael J. Fox, I'm sorry. I don't know, pole vault. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I think you're going to get it reimbursed. Y'all are just, I mean, y'all are sweet, but it's not going to work. But YouTube will reimburse you. I have 3 violins. Oh my gosh, Robert. Are we? Justine has 5 violins. Oh my gosh. Oh, well. I don't know this song. I have to look that up. Chris does not have a violin and does not want to play one. Justine trained classically. Mr. Smith tried it and he sucked. We got Zach Thong. Good to see you. I would like to see dinosaurs too. I saw the movie last night with Dinosaurus. I did the Suzuki method too, Justine. That's funny. I still do those when I'm practicing. Those are the books I do. Your hands are too big. I think it really is. It goes wah wah. It does not do the right stuff. Mine sometimes does wah wah too. I think it has that same problem. Steve-O, it's good to see you, cuz. Hope you're doing well. A violin in the hands of the untrained is a weapon of violence to the ears. Even me, I've been playing 43 years, and it still sounds like I just got the thing yesterday. I'm not. I was all like, I did have like, I was like, I'm going to do a Christmas song on violin stream. But one of y'all talked me right out of that. So, you're like, no, don't do that. Justine says, key things with playing violin: posture. Yep. Left to area position, holding the neck, which is huge. Right hand with the bow. The angle, that bow angle. The elbow, the right hand elbow is, I'm often lazy. And I start this instead of this. And I can hear it. Valerie violin. Okay, so did anything happen? Let me go back over here. No, none of the memberships are working. We tried, y'all. I bought a new violin. Maybe it's been a couple years now, but like I'd had a violin that I had when I moved up to full size violin when I was a kid. I had that same violin until like 3 years ago. And I bought a new violin that was a consignment from the music store. It's really nice. And I gave the old violin to a friend who's like trying to learn it. So I don't know if she ever actually did much, but I didn't keep it. So I just have the one. Craigslist often has really good violin deals. Hey, Karen Reese, good to see you. How are you and Slick doing? Justine says, I got to get my Fender electric white violin set up. Ooh, that'd be so fun. You should do that on streams. Rocksteady. Good to see you. He didn't like the Suzuki method, so he tried the Yamaha method. Zach doesn't even want to play violin. Sometimes I don't either. I just rubbed the neighbor's cat with a bit, and it sounds the same. Oh no. Oh, I think you deleted that. My bad. Suzuki, as you play something. Yeah, that's true. Things you know the tune of. And Etudes. I read Etudes and I just didn't, I can't read. It's good, I can't read. Deep Burrito, great to see you. Justine wants to play violin, guitar, mandolin, bass, and viola. I really wish that I'd played viola. Now, the only thing is now I can't read, I can read violin line really fast. I can sight read really quickly. And so viola, I'm like super slow. Super duper duper slow. Yeah, I know Karen doesn't, but feel like Charlie's been a member before. I don't know. Okay, so Steve-O was kicked out of music class in junior high school for trying to liberate a violin into a fiddle. And they thought it was disrespectful. Gave me the boot out of music class. That's, it's the same thing. Making coffee. That cat can play a violin. Sunshine has a cello and it goes wah wah also. I got a cello from the pawn shop that I just saw it at the pawn shop and I'm like, this is so cute. It's a tiny half-size cello that's blue. And it's not great, but but it's fun to play. And it's I'm not great at it. And again, can't sight read fast enough for my own liking. I want to be able to be like sight. I'm so used to just being able to like sight read, and then when it's a struggle, I get really frustrated with it because I like when it goes. I like when I know it. I like when I'm able to do it. Let's see. It's half size, so it's just a cell. There's no low, only cell. Yeah, viola is like the playing of the viola. I can do the scale, no issues. I've got the spacing, but I don't have the sight reading. But I think the sound of it's so much better. Like most of the time when I'm playing violin, I'm playing the lower strings because I like that tenor of it better. Pole vault said this is going to be a great year for music. Well, that's exciting. I thought Pole vault and Sunshine both have just put out so much great music this year. So I want to be more like them and put out more music for 2025. Doesn't that sound like the future? 2025. Okay, so that was Sunday. And then what happened? What happened on Monday? I don't remember. So I'm mostly this week I have just been working in the studio. I know why. So I didn't get sick, but I felt sick enough to where I thought I shouldn't go to the gym because I hate to be like Typhoid Mary. even then, if it's, I don't know. So I didn't go to the gym this week, and that's been weird. So I've been like a big lump and haven't done any exercise. But I am feeling better, and I probably should have gone yesterday. But I didn't. But I didn't. I've been painting. I've been working on some Arduino coding kind of projects. I've been a lot of painting. I've been, and just kind of working on some plans for what do I want to do for next year. And I'm not sure, y'all. First of all, I'm not really sure what I should do. And I'm kind of like making plans, and I'm like, are these too big plans? I don't know. I don't know, like how if I'm overreaching. I can't tell. It's been super windy, and I don't know if you can hear the wind today. It's crazy windy. Chris, is it windy like this at your house? I'm like the whole place shaking a little bit. And so then I haven't been going on my outdoor walks because it's been so windy and cold. So again, I haven't done much this week in that sense. I did, I've been, tell you what I did for yesterday. For a couple hours, I bought like an old school Boss pedal, like an old school multi-effects pedal off Craigslist. And it's got like, I don't know, 50 preset sounds or something. It's more than that, actually. It's probably close to 100, like preset sounds. And so I've been kind of going through trying to like figure out how to use it and how to set up new ones. But that's been really fun because I like toys and I like to get to play electric guitar for no reason. So, I also love Craigslist. I'm a little addicted. I gotta stop looking because then I'm like, ooh, I do need that. yeah, I need that too. Paul is saying he is excited for music this year, including music coming from Ninth Gate. That's a good one. If you watched Frank Turzo on Monday, all this stuff happened this week, didn't it? If you watched Frank Turzo on Monday, you saw Gary Hubbs and Hetriani were on, and then Mr. Smith was in the chat, and Hubbs surprised Terzo with the version of New World, which is that Frank song that everybody did a cover of. So the guys did a Ninth Gate cover using Frank's vocals from the original, but it's like super rocking, and it's got harmony vocals, and it's got like Hetriani just like doing crazy guitar solos, and it's like Hubbs is keeping it down the bass, and Smith's got drum line down, and it's just really, it's a great version of the song. So check out that. I'm sure they're going to put it out like as an actual video soon because it's awesome. And then I think they have more that's just waiting to come out. So I would love to hear that too because those guys are awesome. Justine says, it was a long week. I feel it. They have Flying Cats in 2025. Well, I can't wait for that. And Namal says the cello is designed to make the women in the orchestra wearing their evening gowns look awkward and dorky. I can see that. It is true that it's like the hardest one to like look fancy while you're doing it because you're straddling it. It's hard to straddle something and look fancy. That's some good coffee. Okay, so Paul Walt says his prediction is that this will be the year that I go big and gets hooked on the bottle and wrecks hotel rooms and yells at her fans. Yay! Well, so I already got hooked off the bottle. I already was hooked on the bottle, and now I'm hooked off the bottle. I'm not going back. There's no going back. So I do think I could probably wreck a hotel room sober. So let's not put that past me. And really hooked on, if it's this bottle of coffee, this isn't really a bottle, but if we're calling that, then I also am a yeller sometimes when I get mad. Did you see how mad I was? Zach says, when I was in the when I was in grade 9 musical class, the access to beat instruments we would like to play, I put down for all 3 instrument guitar, and then they stuck me with the clarinet, and I refused to play it. That's not fair. You need the side saddle cello. Ooh, see, that seems fancy. Robert's been dealing with medical shit, and it's no fun and exhausting. Oh my gosh, prayers for you, Robert. That was not a good time. Chris says, it's not windy down here. Yeah, but it was the past 2 days. Oh my gosh, it's so windy. Oh no, Pole Vault wants to get hooked on that bottle and wreck hotel rooms and yell at fans. I feel like if I yell at y'all, you'll be like, stop yelling. No one wants that. I don't know, but if anybody wants me to yell at them, let me know. I'd love to do a little yelling. Oh no, Karen's been sick of being sick. You have had a hard year. I'm hoping for a better year next year. Me too. I'm also hoping that you just have a lot easier time next year. Because of Zach Thong, his high school created the guitar program as one of the courses to take. That's really cool. Yeah, thumbs up to that. We just had to get all the sick out because this year is going to be so badass and junk. That's right. Some of us had a hard time this year, but it's just because next year is going to be so awesome. I want rocket pants. Pole Vault said if I started yelling, I'd be old yeller. Hey, it's Ryan Hall in the building. Good to see you. How are you feeling? Are you, is it pneumonia? Are you feeling any better yet? Deep Brutus says the 1980s 9-hour rehearsals required a bottle of Bell's each. 9-hour rehearsals. I don't think I've ever been anywhere close to that. That's pretty crazy. Yeah. When I was young, I had rocket pants all the time. Okay. I hope the next thing you say makes me understand that sentence. Why did you have rocket pants? I don't get it. All right, we got the beaver call. We've got beavers up for Robbie from Zach. Where are you, Robbie? I hope you're doing well, wherever you are. And then also everybody else we're missing today. I feel like there's a lot, but oh, see, he was being naughty and I didn't even catch it. I don't even understand what we're laughing at. I don't get it, but that's fine. That's fine. Oh yeah, and then we had was that this week? It felt like this was this week. We had Mr. Smith did his drums. That was awesome. I really enjoyed that. I can't wait. I don't know when the next one is, but I can't wait for it. I know we have I think Methogen Hamsters are next week, Saturday afternoon for me. Saturday night if you're in the UK. So I'm excited for that. And yeah. Okay, so Pole Vault is about to bust a gut laughing at me. Oh. Yeah. That's just not what I think. It's still a reach. Maybe, yeah. That's a big reach around Pole Vault. But okay. I think, yeah. No, I won't say that part. So yeah, if you're not laughing at the rocket pants, you're laughing at all the beavers. They're both funny. Last night they had a double feature of Dinosaurus, which was pretty cool. And then they had Saturday the 14th, which I'd never seen I've never seen either one of these before. Yeah. And the Saturday the 14th was like much sillier than I was expecting it to be. I mean, it started out very silly, but like I just didn't expect that. I don't know why. And they had Dinosaurus was like, they find these dinosaurs in a lake, and they're like, there's dinosaurs in the lake, and they drag them up. And they're like, they're dead, they're fine, let's all go to bed. And then the storm comes and the lightning, and oh no, and the lightning hits the dinosaurs, and they're awake now because, and so, but it's one Brontosaurus, which is a nice one, and then one Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is the mean one. And then there's a little boy, Julio. He's a dinosaur expert because he sent in the box tops and got some little tiny dinosaurs back. And so he knew all the dinosaurs better than anybody else. I'm going to cough now. Okay. And so Julio was very cute. He got in some danger, but he was fine. And then at one point, so then they find the dinosaurs, and then like 2 minutes later, a caveman like washes up on the same thing, same lake, and the bad guy finds the caveman, and it's like, oh, I'll put you in under this bush here, and you'll be fine. I'll cut you later because you're obviously dead. Well, he wasn't, was he? No, he was still alive, and the caveman was actually really good. And the caveman came to life, and he was just as scared as the people were scared of him, which was funny. And in the end, it's one of those, is it the end? And it ends with a question mark. Best movies end with a question mark, a giant question mark on the screen. So you know it's good. Then the other movie, Saturday the 14th, was like this family inherits their uncle's house, and it's haunted. It's cursed, and it's got a book in it, and it's called the Book of Evil. And the Book of Evil like looks fine, and you open up the Book of Evil, and it says, anyone who opens this book releases all the evil therein. Well, you could have told me that before I opened that you could print that on the outside of the book. Like, it doesn't help that I've already opened the book and it tells me the thing that says if I open the book, I've released all the evil into the world. Too late, buddy, because put that on the cover. So this really poorly designed book about evil releases lots of really cool evil things into the house. I mean, that wouldn't be cool if you were there. If you were there, you'd be like, this monster's trying to eat me, and you would be sad. But instead, they were kind of funny, like from the audience perspective. And so, yeah, the kid finds the book, kid opens the book, kid releases all the evil. The kid acts like everything's fine. I did nothing. And then finally later he was like, okay, maybe I found a book. And there's, I'm trying to think of his name. I'm going to call him Fred, but that's not his name. Anyway, there's one of the stars is like this couple that are vampires, basically. And they're trying to get the book. And then there's this other guy who's like a fat Indiana Jones, and he's trying to get the book. And then, and all the while the kid just loses the book. He's like, yeah, I lost it. I don't know where it is. But it's because like its mom hid it or something. And so he, they in the end, it all works out nicely. Everybody's happy. But, I don't know. Would you live in a if you got a free house, completely free, but it was haunted and cursed, would you? And then they couldn't sell the house either. That was part of the thing. If they sell the house, they have to split the money with everybody in the family or something. But if they keep the house, then they get to live in a cursed house. I don't get it. I would take the money. It was kind of like this. It was kind of like, like the dino one was really like Jurassic Park in a lot of places. Okay, so about your wrist. It's better it was for sure. Surgery's too risky, and I just have to limit how much I do with it now. So only 12 hours a day on the kit. Sheesh. Sheesh. Saturday the 14th was really silly. I didn't expect it. Uh-oh. It's amazing how the rocket and the hole in the pocket are in the same place and not even science can. Oh no. Oh no. I got a dino glass from Flintstone's Vitamins from the 60s. Dinoception. I used to take Flintstone vitamins when I was a kid. They were very yummy. And I feel like I had Flintstone's glasses, but they didn't have dino glasses. Oh no, Robert said he needs surgery to replace his knee and he's terrified. Last time he had surgery years ago, they had a hard time waking me up. That's scary. That is scary. I think the anesthesia is like one of the scariest parts, but also the being cut open. Also scary. Chad got the book. Probably. It was like that. Sounds like a haunted house Airbnb that would make money. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Would you stay? Would you stay at a Airbnb that was haunted? I don't think I would. I think I'm good. I think I'm like, yeah, we're cool. Edward, good to see you. Did you watch the double feature last night, Edward? Let's see, we got the salve this is not for me, but I don't want to read it. The salve that sponsors my channel is made by hand oh yes. And it's really an amazing thing. I'm really glad that works for you so well. If you are in the UK, check out this salve. You just charge admission for a haunted house and make money while living somewhere else. Oh, that's the good. Sunshine is the entrepreneur here. That's smart. That is smart. You would just charge admission because people love to be scared. That's smart. And then just live anywhere else. Just anywhere else. Zach's gonna order some food. What you can get? You could make friends with the ghosts. I don't know. Like I'm friends with some pretty scary people right now, and they're not ghosts, and I'm pretty afraid of them. We've got, let's see. Laura Cat's here. Good to see you, Lauren. I hope you are well. Paul Vault got his dino glass for 25 cents, so he picked it up. It reminded me of my grandmother giving me Flintstones when I was like 4. Retro! I love that. It is fun to like find those little things that you had when you were a kid. When I was hanging out with Sith in Tijuana, we were in this like kind of out like a mall kind of area, not like a mall, like the traditional mall. I don't know what to call it. So it's like down a back street, and they had like a little alley, and then they had lots of little rooms, and they're having sales in different rooms, and some of them were like clothing, and some of them were like antiques and stuff. I love that things from my childhood are now antiques. But it's fun to see like those like things you had and the toys and stuff you had that you just hadn't even thought about them in 40 years. To see them is pretty fun. And there were a lot in this place. There were like all these like Fisher Price toys. There was one old typewriter. Oh, they had the old record player, the Fisher Price record player with the records, like the big plastic records. And I was like, I hadn't thought about this in forever. And like a little typewriter thing I used to have. And it was, yeah, it's fun to see those things. I would like to go do estate sailing with pole vault and sunshine. I think it would be fun. It was just really silly. Deal for real. Good to see you. How are you doing this week? It's better to flirt late than not flirt at all. That's true. Oh, Robert wants to go too. Wouldn't it be fun? I like when y'all do your garage sailing bits. Anonmouse says we've got Mr. Smith and the Methodron Hamsters on the 21st. He doesn't have the SAB sponsor link on his page. I think it might be in the description. We got Mark here. Good to see you, Mark's gas station. I don't know if I'm supposed to say GAS. I still don't know. Food is ordered. He got a meatball sub from Subway. Sunshine chips and chocolate chip cookies. Mmm. Okay, so I'm doing a little bit of skipping. I want a house to haunt if that is possible when I'm done with this body. I do enjoy spooking or surprising people randomly. I feel like Steve-O just is like writing a resume right now. It's like, as my resume, I would like to haunt your house. Are you looking for a ghost? Look no further than Steve-O. He's here for you. Hey, Keith. Good morning, good morning. Oh, I missed it. Hold on here. There we go. Keith. Good morning. Robert said my kids had that Fisher-Price record with the thick plastic records. They were, I don't, yeah. I just thought it was so fun. So the link for the salve is in the video description on Mr. Smith's videos. So check that out. He does get amazing deals. Well, the one bad part about the salve is salve. You guys say salve. I say salve. The only bad part is you have to be in the UK to get it, because he can't send it internationally. But I feel like I should have done it last time. I was talking about it, but we didn't get it set up. Is that I should have like come back with half a suitcase full of salve. I can't say the word, but I could have had a whole suitcase full of it, and then we could have sent it around. We could have all tried it. We coulda. I got a new sleeping bag for $2, and it's got it on eBay now for $200, and he's starting to get rid of some junk. Look at you. Look at you getting rid of junk and stuff. Sunshine's not feeling very shiny. Oh, no. Hope you feel better soon. Did Paul get you sick? Damn it, Paul. Kurt, good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Okay. It was Chad. I think until Chad shows up, we should just blame him for everything. But then when he gets here, we'll just pretend like we didn't do that. Like, no, I didn't. So you got to be in on me with this. Don't give me up to Chad. Not sick, just zero energy and very tired. Well, I hope you get some rest today. Hope you can rest it up and feel good for tomorrow. Ooh, Justine cleaned some of my office Friday. That's liberating. That's very nice. It always does make me feel better when I get some cleaning in. Anonmouse has said, if you would like to, okay. So this is the CBD salve that Mr. Smith uses. That is made by a friend of ours, Rob. And if you are in the UK, you can order this. And then, yeah, if you're in the US and you want it, maybe be on a wait list, and then we'll do half a suitcase of salve home and see if that works. I don't know. Oh, Kurt's got the son visiting, but he has to go back home today. Well, that's fun. This is what MILF means. Oh, I don't even feeling like going down the pole that takes me to the pole cave. Oh my gosh, that's sick. We got Mug's Money in the building. Y'all already know. Muggs put on a new song was it yesterday, day before? It was recently. I was watching. It was really good. Muggs holds it down. So Y'all already know. Oh, deep burrito. Let's see if any of these go. So far, deep burrito, nothing's gone through. We're 4 through 4. We're 0 for 4. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. Let's see. This is so generous of you. Thank you so much. I don't know why YouTube is being difficult. So Sunshine says, I'm drinking my coffee, and maybe after my shower I'll wake up sometime this evening. Oh, don't even try. Today is just a day to rest. Sometimes you just need to rest all day. Feisty, good to see you, Heather. Hope you're doing well. You think it was yesterday? Yeah, I'm like, was it? I saw it, but I don't remember what day it was. It was good. Kurt, you're so sweet. Kurt did his $10 super chat. That's so sweet. Big hugs. Oh my gosh, you guys are so generous, and I really appreciate it. It's helped because I keep having like great ideas, and I'm like, I'm gonna make this, and I have to go buy all the supplies for it, and then I put it together, and I'm like, this needs help. So you're helping my experimentation, and eventually, it won't suck. Eventually, one day, maybe. I don't know why it's being so difficult. So Pole Vault's gonna lay on the couch and watch an evil book movie. I mean, I highly recommend Saturday the 14th for a movie that's silly, fun. It's not really scary. Like, it wasn't. I'm trying to think if there's anything that was like gory scary, and I don't think there was. It was all pretty silly. And they did, it's like the effects are stupid, like in a good way, of just like ridiculously silly. There's no, like, they're just drawn like, sparkle drawn on the screen. It's silly. And then all their monsters and stuff are, like person in costume with crazy. They're so good. They're like Henson level costumes. Like they're really well done and fun to watch. So I like, especially there's one, I don't know if I know. It was kind of like the monster that hides under your bed or something. Like, I don't know if it had a name. But it was funny. Like, it was a funny monster. And, I will say, like, there's something about, so the parents of the boy who, with the parents, yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, they kind of look like they're, like, as actors, like they're trying not to laugh the whole time. Like, they seem to kind of like blow their own cover. Like, it was a bit like they knew it was ridiculous. I don't know. They were funny because they were just like, they were ridiculous. I didn't like that. I was like, they're too much. Too much. You guys are gonna have order a pizza and have a movie day. That's a good day. You can watch all of the Evil Deads. Well, I think that sounds like a lovely day. Ooh, Kiki made me cinnamon and coffee. Cinnamon, I don't know what this word is. Let's see if you wrote it long enough. I don't know. Yeah. Cinnamon toast and coffee. That's what this word is. Where's the tequila? I love coffee and cinnamon toast. Oh yeah, and check out I'm gonna redo my website. That's one of my 2025s. I'm gonna redo the website. What am I doing? I don't know. But it's been the same for like a couple years now. And it should be different and cool and up to date. It probably looks like 1987 because that's my style. That's where I'm at. So yeah. So definitely it's on my list though. I have a list of things to do for next year, and it is top of the list. New What new website design? Same old website, new design. And in that, like, I did start to, I put up a few things for like paintings and stuff, and I like got the pictures made, put them up on the website, made a description. I just don't know the price of stuff yet. I have to figure out like what, because I'm kind of stuck in between, like, if I do any of there's a lot of like formulas, and they're like, this is how you figure out how much to price stuff at. Like the size of the art, how much time it took you, what the materials were, how much that everything cost you, and then you zoom, 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 and then it gives you a price. And every time I do this, that price is ridiculously high. And I'm like, nobody is going to pay this much for this. So that I'm in the how much, I don't know how much to cut it down. That's the part. The Evil Book movie was the Saturday the 14th one. I thought it was fun to watch. I thought it was fun. Oh, that's not good. Okay. I hope y'all can hear me, because I just died. But I have a trick where I'm going to be able to hear myself again. Even though I guess I don't have to, because I really only needed it for singing. But now it's got me all freaked out, because I'm like, did my sound die? I don't think it did. I think my battery just ran out. So, oh, that's not the right one. But that worked. We're going to do the right one now. I have these wireless monitor. So it plugs in, the transmitter plugs into the interface, and then I have a little receiver for my headphones. And it's all great except for that I used it yesterday and then didn't charge it up. I charge up both sides. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. I feel better now. You can catch me every Friday for Friday Song Club, playing originals and covers. Oh, nope. Nope. Valerie's, one of my 2025s. There's no more Dylan. We've stopped. I've tortured you all long enough. Yeah. I'm on week 2 of no Dylan. Glad y'all noticed. I could make them $1 million and then I just have to sell one. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Oh yeah, you can check out my playlists and like that. Okay, so Deep Burrito recommends Leprechaun 4, Lost in Space. I don't think I've seen this. I do remember like the Leprechaun movies do like have like that kind of, I remember something about it, but I don't know. Might have seen that. I mean, I might have seen that. Okay. Food has arrived. All right, so Zach's gone. Oh, you were kidding me. Deep Burrito said I worked on Leprechaun 4, Lost in Space, and he did the visual effects for it. So, okay, my questions are like, what year was this, and what kind of were visual effects, like, was it computer effects or was it hand-drawn effects or what? I feel like I now want to have a movie night where we just all watch this movie together. So it was CGI. That's so cool, Lee Burrito. Every week you tell me something even cooler, and I'm like, stop being so cool. Stop. Well, don't stop. But I'm like, how have you done all this stuff? It was late 90s. See, to me, that seems very recent, and then I'll see something, and I'm like, oh, that was a long time ago, I guess. But To me, it was very recent. That's so cool, right? You guys do cool stuff. We've got Cover by CQ here. We've got both now, UK Chris and US Chris. The brief for Leprechaun 4 was spoof the shit out of everything. I love a spoof movie, except for sometimes I don't get it, because you know me, and I'm always like, oh, girl. But I like when I like spoofs, and then especially when I get it. Hugh says, was Jennifer Aniston in it? Edward watched 10 Cloverfield Lane starring John Goodman, and it was a pretty good scary movie. I have not seen that one. That's a good recommendation. I think I've been waiting for an Amazon package, and I think it just delivered. I'm excited. Yeah. I ordered a lot of little parts and stuff to try to make a new invention, but it is still in the trying to figure out how to make it like work and how to like what it would look like and stuff. But it's been a good that's mostly what I've worked on this week. But it's been fun. But it's nowhere near. I had to like order. I'm like, I don't have this or that or that or this. So I did buy way too much stuff to try to get that set up. They nearly got sued by Lucasfilms for a laser shillelagh. Laser for that thing. Oh, Justine has Freeform on, and it's random animated Xmas films. So Paul says that 10 Cloverfield Lane was twisty. I like a twisty. I am making a new time machine. Yes. It goes like this. Now we're back to last Wednesday. What did I do? I can't actually remember Wednesday. I'm sure I did something. Yeah, and it's weird too, like when the football's not on regularly, and I don't know. I get a little. I'm discombobulated this week. It's been strange. I watched the Jackson State championship yesterday because I'm like, I need football. I need something, and that's all that they had for me. Oh, I would get a Reuben too. That's good. Shillelagh. Thank you. That's what I needed. Okay, Chad Freeman's here. We were not blaming you for anything. No. We didn't. We did not. Do not rewind. There's Chad. Yeah. More TARDIS required. Maybe that's where I need. So Zach said I'm switching out Bob Dylan songs for Neil Young songs. I think y'all would bitch less about that, but I don't know if I can get away with it. I don't think Neil would like it. As Deep mentions, the Irish fighting stick made of blackthorn wood. Chad appears. This is true. That's how you summon Chad. Pole Vault was blaming me. Well, maybe. Yeah, see, he was saying how much he loves you. Pole Vault's on. Who said it was Chad's fault? I don't know. I mean, Pole Vault said it, and I just agreed. So, it's a Mad Sweeney rapper. Ooh, see, I got that reference. Go me, Justine. Finally. I read that book. I know what that is. Ooh, we could watch the movie on Discord. I haven't seen that. Like how people do that. That's kind of cool. It's always Pole's fault and Chad is innocent. Ooh, look, taking sides. We're taking sides. So Chris, this is not for me. He was listening to a song called "Sheep Go to Heaven, Goats Go to Hell." That's too funny. I'm gonna listen to that one. Okay, so leprechauns carry Irish fighting sticks, shillelagh, which which became a baseball bat. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so Leprechaun 4. I'm writing this down so I don't. 4, Lost in Space. Yeah, that looks like. Oh, and it's so Warwick Davis was a leprechaun. I do remember these. I'm seeing all the people in it, and I really don't know them. Oh, so it wasn't the last one because it was followed by Leprechaun in the Hood. Oh, wow. I like the plot to start. This is how the plot starts. In 2096, on a remote planet, the leprechaun courts an alien princess named Zarina in a nefarious plot to become king of her home planet. So you know it's good. I mean, just off that. You're like, yes. Yeah, exactly. That's I mean, ooh, what did it make? It had a budget of 1.6 million, but I'm like, how much did it actually gross? It doesn't say. It doesn't even say. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Well, so this is like when I was in college. I didn't see a lot of movies when I was in college because I was in college. Do the one where it shows you how much money it makes. Oh, it got 2 stars on IMDb. That's not good. So, Smitty says Discord is evil. I know I'm doing Discord wrong, so I will mention that I'm not doing, like, you're supposed to be in servers and do things, and I've got like 2 people who actually send me just regular messages, and I'm not on any servers and I'm not connected to anything. And so as a thing for sending messages, I guess it's fine. It's not my favorite messenger thing, but you can get the messages, so that's okay, I guess. But I don't get it. Like I don't have, like, I get the idea of, like, I could have, because it's one of you, can't remember who, a while back, 2 years ago, was like, I should have a Discord server and y'all could be on the Discord server and we could talk on the Discord server. But I know me, and I know I'm not good at keeping up with social media things. And to me, it's just another it seems like it's a social media thing like that. And I'm not very good at keeping up with that. So I'd have to remember to, like, go to it every day and check it out and, like, say hello to everybody and whatever. But I feel like you get a lot of me already. I feel like this is a lot of Valerie that you're already getting. And I don't know if you need any more of me, of us. I don't know. So I never did it because I never really got it. I did. I think I've been in 2 Discord servers. One I got kicked out of, and one I left. But it was just like, yeah. So Deep Burrito basically worked on all the crappy over-budget movies of the 90s. Lots of money. That's fun, man. I cannot wait for the full interview. Because it's, you have so much exciting things you've done. So Justine does not disagree about Discord. Kurt doesn't mess with Discord. Yeah, I don't know that it's... There's a lot of secrecy parts about it that I'm like, I don't like that part. I don't like the secrecy parts of that. It's like people start stuff. I don't know. Anonymous says Ireland's national sport is pub brawling. I feel like we're good at brawling. I don't know. I know this cake song. So people either love it and get the jokes or else they get very angry. Angry, like angry at the leprechaun or angry at just the whole thing. Now Keith wants Lucky Charms. Chris gave up on Discord. It was anarchy. I hear this. Ex-bootlicker, good to see you. The ex says that Discord is owned by the Chinese. Man, it doesn't surprise me, but it's just like, now it feels like, what's not owned by the Chinese? Is there, and I don't know that I trust like my data to Meta anymore either, to be honest, but it's, not Discord. China also owns like all the cool drones. So if you're like a drone aficionado of like, we have a couple drones cameras and they're so cool and they do so much cool stuff. Like they just like there's one that you can set it on the ground. You can push the tracking button. It sees you and it will fly around you in a circle or follow you wherever you go. And it goes fast. So like you could ride a bike and it would follow you. And I'm like, this is the coolest thing. But again, it might be outlawed soon. I don't know. Like, so Chad says we all communicate in our favorite ways. I don't do Discord much, and Pole Vault doesn't do email. Pole Vault emails me. Not to start a fight between you two, but Pole Vault emails. Not to start a fight. Zach says Discord was originally designed for video game players, but everyone has jumped on it for doing hangs. I mean, hangs, it's good to have a place to do hangs and to feel connected. Robert said he would get in trouble in Discord, so he stays away. Lauren put up a link, I don't know if you can see this, for Josh Blackburn covering Mary, Did You Know? I gotta check that out. Okay, I hope that went through. Deep Burrito changes careers every 5 years. I get bored. That's really cool to me, and also I'm a little jealous of this. This is definitely, I guess what I'm thinking of is that I've done jobs where I've done the job for like 10 years and I still feel like I know nothing and I'm completely useless, basically. And like I'm never getting it. So I've had jobs where I'm just like I don't know. But and then I think I'm at 4 years where I've been working, like trying to do my own thing here and doing at the studio. And yeah, I feel like I just started. So ex-bootlickers is too much drama on the Discord. I've felt this too. I've definitely felt this. I don't like the part where like there's a little bit of nastiness. I don't like that. Like I think we could be kind to each other and just like enjoy each other and have space for each other and in our differences and not make it a competition kind of a thing. I feel like there's a lot, and Discord seems to encourage people to think that we're competing against each other, especially like here on YouTube, and we're not. Like it's just not. We can all succeed and we can all do our own thing, and there's no reason that it's like it's not my fault that you're not succeeding. It's probably your attitude. Tales from the Hood was a funny night. Did you work on that one too? So Chad says you can either not trust everything and everyone and have crippling anxiety, or just do what works for you and hope for the best. I like that. I like that, Chad. I do think I get in between this thing where like you do kind of trust everybody and you're just like try to be on that level of just like, let me just think everybody's out for the best. And then they burn you in the butt. They set everything on fire and try to hurt you. And I'm just, and I get, it's shocking when you're not. So then you do that thing where you don't trust everything and it's kind of to protect yourself. So it's like, if I worry about it, if I'm looking out for it, then it won't hurt as bad, but it still does hurt kind of either way. Hurts whether or not you're prepared for it. So I do think that it's better to assume the best out of everybody. And, and it's better to be wrong about that in that negative sense of like, oh, I was thinking the best about you, but really you're a jerk face. That's on them. That's on them. Pole Vault says there have been so many freaking drones flying here in Texas. I saw that. Did you see I've seen a lot of like the UFO drone ones. This in no way looks like any of the drones that we own. I would have bought that already if I found one that was that cool. But no, they'll look like little planes and they're tiny. So I like seeing all, and the footage seems to be getting a little better. Like each one I see of the UFOs, it's a little clearer. And so it's kind of exciting. I mean, I don't know that there's been like Colorado sightings. I've seen like Minnesota ones, Texas, New Jersey, New York, where it's like a lot of people reporting sightings. So I'm kind of like, I would love to actually see that with my own eyes. If I had that would be the time I didn't have my glasses on. And I'm like, I still can't see it. So gotta remember, glasses on, see UFOs. There's the same lock on drone technology being used in Ukraine. Oh, interesting. Oh, I need somebody to handle my email. Yes. Oh, this is true. Oh. That's interesting. I don't know any of this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so this is from Lauren, and I'm not cool enough to actually put this on screen in any normal way. But Lauren, Lorcat W. Danforth, has found Mr. Pickles that Pole Vault would love. Are you ready, Pole Vault? Pole Vault, are you watching? Because we have Pole Vault's favorite Mr. Pickles. Are you ready? It's Mr. Pickles Gin. Uh-oh, I waited too long. It's Mr. Pickles Gin. That's a good one. I do think that I feel like I'm going to send Sunshine a little rooster egg, and I'll send you this thing of gin to deal with the chickens that hatch. Chad has emails that make an encyclopedia seem like a short story. Then he never understands my reply of pee-pee. Oh, Angelette does that song really well too, Mary, did you know? Ooh. Zach says he's part of 6 Discord servers. That'd be a lot. Okay, so this was Lauren saying, Mr. Pickles lives. I like it. D. Burrito said, what was wrong with AOL chat rooms? Do they still exist? I would totally do that because I did that like in high school. I was all over that. And I never paid for it. I was always doing that AOL free 50, whatever, however many hours you got. That's all I did. Yeah, they really were the best. And this is I've totally missed this. I gotta check that out. Ex-bootlicker says, love Karen. I love Karen M too. Karen M is awesome. I never see her around here, but I love when I see her on things. She is awesome. But ex-bootlicker says, love Karen M for helping me stay away from any drama channels. That's it. And I was talking to somebody about this. It's interesting. Like, I think as humans, there's a bit of like, we get a dopamine response or off of this out of hearing drama that we're not involved in, but that we're, gossip drama. It really can like fuel our dopamine and like feel like we're doing something. It feels exciting and it feels connection and it feels like it's us against them. And it's such an interesting human experience to have that, this idea of this kind of attachment, or like this enticement for drama, and but it's so destructive, and it's not. There's nothing like positive that can come out of this at all. So it's, but it, kind of going to like what kind of YouTube channels could you make? They're so popular. There's so many people on them. They make a ton of money. But I just, it feels so. Well, I couldn't keep it up just for myself, because I feel like that negative energy eats you. And then if I put up too much negative energy, I'm going to get sick and I'm going to like, feel bad myself. And I just want to stay away from that completely. But it's hard to not react to it. I don't know what you're doing either. Mr. Pickles. Jade Star says, DTA. What does that mean? DTA. Meaning, it could mean diagnostic test accuracy. It could mean double tax agreement. It could mean, why are they all about tax? It could mean, there's so many things. Oh, it could mean Digital Transgender Archive. Maybe that's what you mean. Could mean Dental Technologists Association. Yeah, I didn't get it. Still don't get it. Draw to adopt. Still got nothing. Drive-through appraisal. Let's see if any of those are right. Dial-up modems were the best. That's my dial-up modem. So lack of agreement or harmony, a state of disagreement, strife, or incompatibility between persons, things, or ideas. Harsh or confused mingling of sounds. That is the definition of discord. They should have named it something nice, not discord. I think that had helped. That'd make it less. They just started with a nice word like, and I don't know what it would be. If they started with a positive word, I feel like it would have made a nice place. But it didn't. The drones are watching pole vault. Oh. Well, pole vault's about to send Ryan Hall some of his best guitars. We're all on to him. Pole vault said, I always said if I were them, I would talk about me also. Zach says, like when I was playing GTA 5 with JB, we used Discord voice server to communicate so people wouldn't hear us in the game. Oh, that's cool. Everybody just says pee-pee. We got drones looking for drones, looking for drones. Americans, we are, aren't we? Aren't we? Aren't we, though? Okay. So then he says, a combination of musical notes that clash or jar unpleasantly, producing a dissonant or unpleasant effect, active quarreling or conflict, a state of open disagreement, strife, or contention. I think you hate it. I think you hate it. I'm glad that you liked Mr. It is mini vibes. I thought it was, because sometimes Smitty tricks me. Does that trying to summon you. Good to see you, mini vibes. Justine wants some Mr. Pickles gin. How long did he have to hang out in the bathtub before we became Jen? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I missed that Angelique was on Camp Gmail last night. I missed that. How sweet. There were so many illegal activities going on in AOL chat rooms. I missed that too. I don't think I got any cool illegal activities. Yeah, I missed all the cool stuff. Ooh, Pole Vault says he's giving 2 guitars away. Check it out. Robert says he's part of the drama community, and it can get really bad over there. I can see that. Ooh, this is a good part. I like this ex-bootlicker, because I was thinking about this. My sisters were addicted to soap operas as a child and made it horrible as a little child. Yeah, I think I saw... my mom was really into soap operas, and so they were on, like, she'd come home and watch it at lunch from work and then go back to work. And I think it did mess me up a little bit for, like, how I think people relate to each other. Because there's always this sense of, like, everyone's out to get each other and everyone's out to, like, put somebody down. And I think I was too young to see all that. So, Pole Vault, I actually turned down working on AI because it was making me mental. I'm actually glad to hear that you didn't, because it was making you a little mental. Yes. I'm glad you turned it down, because it was. It was. Hello again, Steve-O. I heard Steve-O is going to be showing his rock garden on Steve Aloha's show coming up. Negative energy. It is a lot of negatives. It means don't trust anybody? TTA. That wasn't even like in the top 30 things if you Google it. Google, why did you disappoint me? Why did you disappoint me? Ooh, look at it. It says Jack, Megan, and Dwight and Ricoli on the 21st. When is the 21st? Is that next Saturday? Ooh. I might be able to go. That'd be fun. Are you guys going? Quit it. Discourse. Jade says that she's half asleep and can't do individual hellos, no glasses. So a big hello from Jade Star, who is too sleepy to talk right now. Oh, this is I don't know stocks very well, so this is interesting. If Tesla grows 200% in 2025, Gates will lose everything, and it's grown 33,000%. And oh my gosh, well, you picked a good stock. I thought you meant D2A. Down to. I don't, yeah, we'll work on that. Maybe, I don't get it. Robert's also trusting no one. Oh, but you trust your kids and Mr. Smith. I like that. He's a pretty trustable guy. I'll give you that. And then we got, okay, down to Mini Vibes came in. The drones are looking for Mr. Pickles. Lauren loved the boobles. Pole Vault said, I think the police are using drones for speed traps here. I did not know that. Ooh, yeah, why are you giving guitars away? Good question. Didn't think to ask that. Chad asked, does anybody watch the new Dexter premiere? I have not. But Jade did. Chad said, I thought casting was great for Deb and Harry and Dex as well as the others. It's going to be fun. Well, maybe I know what that show is, but I never watched it. So maybe I should check it out. Robert thinks the ones in Minnesota are to catch speeders. Interesting. So, Mini Bob asked Jade if she's moved in and settled yet. Right? Everybody loves the rock garden. It's pretty cool. So Jade has moved and settled in and loves her place. I love that. I don't know. Ooh, more bubbles. Boobles. Oh, so Many Vibes says, will you be walking again? Oh, so Jade says walking but not filming as nobody watches it. Oh, well, I enjoyed yours, but I do feel, I get you that, like, you're trying to do things that get the most numbers. And so that part, I wish I did understand more about how the YouTube algorithms and things work, because it it does seem inversely related to how hard I work on something. The fewer like views and stuff it gets, but the less hard I work on, like that. My number one video is me sitting here on the floor playing Sweet Jane, and I didn't have anything on, I had the lights on, didn't have a background, didn't do nothing, just played the song. And I'm kind of chubby, and that's my number one video. Didn't do nothing. It sounds like it doesn't even sound that good. And then, like, I work really hard on something, and it's just like pulling teeth trying to get people to watch it. I don't know. I love this, Sunshine. Sunshine said, I have a picture of my rock and pole vaults rock in a frame in my studio. That's a great idea. Oh, I really, really like this idea. I'm going to do that too. That's so cool. Feels like nobody. Why do you feel like nobody? You're somebody to me. Oh yeah, if it bleeds, it leads the news. We'll report anything good just at the end of the broadcast. Yeah, I've been trying to not watch so much news, and because it is sensationalistic, and then it like messes with my head a lot. So Non Mouse posted Steve-O's rock garden video from 1 year ago, so mine is in there. So check that out for the beginning of the rock garden. But he said, so I did make him a little placard that says Steve-O's rock garden, and then he said he's going to do a new. I don't know if he's doing a video, but Steve Arloha and him are going to do showing us what's going on now with the rock garden, how it's expanded, what the new rocks are. It's gotten really big. It's a lot of work to film, edit, and very costly for little reward. Yeah, that part's hard. But I will say that it's just fun to watch you do it. It is cool to see like a part of the world that I don't know if I do have Melbourne in my flight tracker for if the price ever gets anywhere near possible. But it's like it's a really dream trip. Like, will I ever be able to afford this? Oh no. And so it is really cool to get to see just like what it's like to walk around Melbourne and different areas and what there is. It is really beautiful. Yeah. But I get it. I mean, I've always thought it's crazy amount of work that you have to do for editing and all that stuff. I like this. Rocksteady says, just be you, that's all it is. I like that. Watch Dexter now, you'll be all caught up. Oh, it's the beginning? I should. We'll see. I'm not very good at TV shows either. Every once in a while. I'm kind of sad. Lauren watched a movie about a cheating wife waking up shackled to a dead husband, hedge funder about to be charged for fraud, hired 2 thugs to come kill her, and she's on the run dragging her dead husband. That's like the weirdest Weekend at Bernie I've ever heard. That's crazy. So ex-bootlicker says negative comments. I need to work on myself not posting them. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't noticed that about you, but it's that's a good point, is to like I have to think about what I post too. Sometimes I think I'm being funny or sarcastic, but the person doesn't get it, especially over like a YouTube chat. And so that part could definitely come across negative. Oh no, Sunshine says, I don't watch the news on my free time, but my client that I take care of has the news on 24/7, so I still see. I think those 24/7 news channels are the worst. All of them. There's not like political leaning notwithstanding. Just this idea of that we need this much news all the time. We don't. Yeah. And then all the newspapers are behind paywalls, so that part sucks if you just want to read about it. Impossible. So, oh, I didn't know Little Man Delivers. I want to come over. Okay, we still have to do this. We still have to do it. Jade says, I do have plans to revive it, just not yet. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. I have Brad coming to stay with me in March, so that will be fun. I feel like that should be like a 24, like just set up a camera. Just in the middle of the room, and we will see you. And because I just think it's going to be a very good Odd Couple kind of show. And I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that you will get mad at Brad. You're going to get mad at Brad, and it's going to be hysterical to see. If you'd missed Brad with his nephew, Aiden, yesterday, check that out on Brad Examples channel. It was so good. That's one talented ass family because it was so good. They both had such great songs, but Aiden was so cute. It was like his first time doing it, like a live stream. So Pole Vault says, we are all special and have a reason. Some will never know the influence you have in others' life. Just know you do. That's the best, Pole Vault. I love that. Right? How smart did he sound right there? I love this. Definitely, if there's somebody you want to sub up and you don't have their info, just say it and somebody will put that in the chat because it was funnier than Weekend at Bernie's. Well, that wasn't that funny. So, many vibes. We'll see you later. Thank you for hanging out. Always good to see you. Deep Burrito says, just watch the BBC News. Short, concise, no opinion, just world news. Also, the NHK channel does a good world news where they talk about actual world news. That's one of the things that gets me is American news doesn't talk about anything other than America. Like there's very rarely, I mean, sometimes we'll talk about like one little war or something, but like there's so many global issues that I will not see until I look at a foreign news source. Because ours just don't talk about it. My chickens got out. I got to run down the street and collect them. Hi, Charlie. We'll see you soon. Charlie will be up next in his show in just about 10 minutes. Sunshine says, lately, all they're talking about is drones. I'm like, how do you talk about drones for 24 hours? They have nothing else to talk about. Which is funny when, I guess they don't want us to hear about South Korea because we might get ideas. Like, we could do that. But I think the drone thing is interesting, but I'm also like, until we actually have some answers and just conjecture, it gets old quick because we don't know. I would like actual facts. Aiden did rock. Let's see. And Jade and Brad will be awesome. That'll be fun. Justine gets one email called 1440, main headlines only. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay. So I was like, who is this about me? This is about the Weekend at Bernie, but it's called something else. I don't understand why she didn't just lop his hand off and pull the cuffs to run. This is really true. That would have been a short movie. This is why a non-mouse doesn't write movies. Because it would have been over. That's a short. That's not even a movie. It had been immediately over if the woman was smart. There was no movie if the woman was smart. No. There'll be a lot of Brad content. He's a barely He's a barely walking comedy routine waiting to happen. He really is. He really is. Ex-bootlegger says not a snowflake in any way, but this is a great safe space. I know that can be taken like people like research a safe space and want to make that's a silly thing, but I think it's important to put ourselves in positive spaces, and the more we put ourselves around people who are negative, the more it wears on us and eats us. Like, it's bad for your health, it's bad for your spirit, but I understand how it can make you feel sometimes. A negative community can make you feel like you're really part of things because you're on the part of not being targeted. But then the danger is they have to keep having new victims. And so if you're in a space where people are trying to be negative towards others, you really have to watch out, because it's just a matter of time before they come for you too. Because it's not, positive people who are trying to be healthy and trying to work on their own self and their own creativity and their own productivity aren't trying to tear other people down to do that. It just doesn't work that way. Steve-O says, I'm currently going over the list, painting more, and there will be a new edition coming some maybe to kick off 2025 with Steve Arloha, as he and Chad started Rock Garden streaming. I love this. I'm so glad you're doing it. Paul Vault said I could listen to Brad's stories all day. He does have a million of it. He does have a million stories. Zach says just watch sports channels. Chad hasn't watched the news in 15 years. I'm like 2 months. Al, good to see you. You're lurking and doing dishes. Oh, what have you been up to, Al? It's great to see you. Next Brad example should go visit Pole Vault. We could do it. No news is good news. True. So Deep Burrito says drones are a distraction from healthcare, Ukraine, Korea, etc. I think the focus on it is, yeah, I do think it's purposeful. I definitely see that. Robert's also, I like this. I don't mind the sports. I don't mind the sports, but it's also, I don't like the sports gambling, and that's become a big part of it now. I don't think it is a safe space as much as we are a mob that hates a-hoes. Or is Ashley an a-ho? Well, I mean, I don't know. I do think that we are a group of people who are trying to be supportive of each other and, like just trying to be present in each other's lives. The end. So I think we've made a decision to do that. Life's too short for drama and BS. Avoid it. It does. I didn't say you took it off, but it does eat away at you, I think. Yeah. Oh, this is the sweetest thing. Pole Vault has a lot of good stories. They never get old. I will be 100 years old, still laughing when he tells them. I love that. Half of me is like, Sunshine, did Pole Vault take over your account? No, but that's so sweet. You two are lovebirds. Take that, Ashley. Yeah, I guess I'm not very positive when it comes to Ashley. Zach says, when I encounter people who are negative, I just walk away or leave the conversation. And that's a good idea. So Jade gets her news by listening to her racist neighbors out in their backyard. It's been illuminating, to say the least. I don't know why you're not recording that. Like that's you don't have to do work. You just like my neighbors, a podcast. Sports has all become like wrestling way back in the early 90s, and so has news and politics. A little bit. There's a lot of weird nepotism and weirdness. Right? I'm like, it's so sweet. Oh, that's smart. Kurt says Justine has a notebook somewhere with some of my life experiences that we found funny, thinking about turning them into a stand-up routine. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, the news feels like... I would say this is true, but Jerry Springer was more fun and, like, had more, like, his end thing, like, where he's like, the last word. That was more worthwhile than anything I see on the news. Right, Paul Vault says I hang out with that sunshine lady in junk. That's how I roll. You're killing it over there. Kurt says my news comes from South Park. I mean, that's not bad. Chad says there's a Jerry Springer documentary coming to Netflix in 2025. Can you believe it's almost 2025? That's it's in 2 weeks. It's going to be 2025. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm going to sing a song and I didn't pick one, so I'm looking up songs. And that's also crazy. I should have been prepared. But I'm not. But I'm not at all. I want to sing something that doesn't drive me crazy. I sang that last week. I'm going to sing this. It's random. I love random. Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. I would love if... Could we get you guys to do that when I come on? This is true. It would spread. That's the thing. I would be like, it's funny and I'm laughing at it. And then the guy next to me would be like, this is truth. We need to share this. And I'd be like, no, don't do it. Well, I'll get you some Mr. Pickles gin. So ex-bootlegger said, being in rock and roll, I thought I would never live to see the year 2000. C-Rock said he's got my back. I appreciate you. That's sweet. Zach said that he learned from Robbie to not care about anything bad people say about you. That's really good. Robbie's got a good attitude about it. Kurt said he almost went on the Jerry Springer show but didn't do it. I don't think I'd have done it either. But it's pretty fun. I did like watching those. Jade Starr is going to get up and she's got a rant in about an hour from now. So, someone will put that up. Her rant today is about making money in music. Right? Can you believe year 2000 was 24 years ago? Can't believe it either. Let's see. What else? Anybody else got anything happening tonight? Chad usually does. And it's Sunday. Anything else? I will see you on Friday for Friday Song Club. And I'll see you around. I'll be around for stuff. Sometimes I'm lurking. Sometimes I'm trying to be a lurker. Sometimes Edward Richard shouts me out and I'm like, damn it, I gotta say hello. And then I'm like, I'm not lurking. Oh, you were 41 in 2000. Oh, I was still a baby. I was 23. Ease up, baby. It's 2024. Back where I come from, I know all the stars in the sky. Heavens look different here. I'm scared to get lost and die. I wait for the sun, the courage to come, but I'll be the river and wind through my fears, fast as a torrent, or calm as a meal. I'll find that the flow is slower, deeper I go, and I'll be the river. I could be happy forever, just floating along. something is pushing me on. Shadows block out the day, rise up in my way. I'll be the mountains to shield from the sun, a place for your head when the day is done. I find that the climb gets steeper with time. I'll be the mountain. I could be whatever you wanted me then to be. I'll be the blood in your veins and the air that you breathe. Nothing is sacred and all this just ain't what it seems. I'll be the heavens, the stars up above. You can't always see me, but you'll feel my love. And when the sunrise veils me in disguise, I'll be the heavens. I'll be the heavens. All right, let's remember everything we learned today, and that is DTA. Looked that up. We're all going to watch Leprechaun 4 for next week. It's Chad's fault. Let's see, what else did we learn? Drama is for your llama and not for you. And let's see, what else did we learn? Valerie should, have more prepared for these things. And she doesn't at all. That gets me. So Paul Mott says, when you do crazy stuff, just tell people to ease up. It's 2024. You better get on this quick, because it's only 2024 for 2 more weeks. So Meeps remembers 1967 quite clearly. Well, that was a little before me. A non-mouse is still trying to catch the last lonely kitten. Still. You're so good at this. I'm surprised it's taking this long. Just missed my scruff grabber. I've had it. Good luck to you. Meeps, you're so sweet. Meeps says that I sound like Natalie Merchant and look a little like her. That's so sweet. I appreciate that. I love her. Zach says, Ben Coombs, what a Sunday night hangout tonight, featuring Charlie Green at 8 p.m. Eastern. Pole vault thinks he can get away with pole vault. You hit my car. Ease up. It's 2024. And they go, oh, I'm sorry. I do think ease up. It's 20. Maybe start saying ease up. It's 2025. It's not yet, but you never know. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats and for the memberships that may or may not have gone through. I don't think they did, but it's cool. I really appreciate the sentiment of it and the sweetness and the generosity. You guys are awesome. I will see you. Zach Song says, are you at 1-2 Sunday Jam 505 this afternoon? Thank you, everybody. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. All the sweet emojis. We will see you another time. In some ways, you feel like I'm a very advanced AI program. And I don't seem to age. You're so sweet. Pole vault likes llamas. I don't like drama llamas. Drama llamas spit on you. Oh, Chris learned, don't use Wix as a web provider. They make it virtually impossible to kill the auto renewal. Oh, yeah. That's good. So the IMDb reviews of Leprechaun 4 are more entertaining than the movie. I do have that up on my page. I'll read that. Peace to you. Thank you for being here. No takey backies. Take care, everybody. Oh, I'm glad to hear this, Keith. I'm glad you're in a better mood. Sam I Am, my new kitten, has turned out to be such a sweetheart. Oh, okay. Well, we need pictures of the new kittens. And if anybody, I don't think I got any pictures or anything this week. So for next week, if you have any holiday pet photos or holiday photos of you and your family you'd like to show, please send them to me in my email, valerie.bot@gmail.com, and put What the Flock in the subject, and I will show it for next week. And, okay, so pole vault is pro llama. I mean, I'm not surprised. So I will see you all on Friday Song Club. And thank you for being here. And thank you for being wonderful. You guys are just the best. Make me feel great. And so don't forget, Charlie Gabaldon is on right now. Charlie Gabaldon. And we've got Jade Star at Jade Star 2 R's coming up in less than an hour now. All right. We will see you over there then. Bye, everybody.